second to get in here. I know it's like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning? Doing this a little late tonight. That's okay. So, like I said yesterday, I did get the blog up, the lizlife.com /blog. So all the replays are going to be posted there. I feel like I'm looking at you guys all kinds of funny tonight. Doesn't matter how I turn the camera, it still looks like I'm looking somewhere else. That's okay. But anyway, the lizlife.com /blog. Let me back away from this camera a little bit. All the replays are there. And the very first Facebook Live that kind of explains what I'm doing is at thelizlife.com /start here. All lowercase letters, thelizlife.com /start here. So you can see why I'm doing this. And my big why is just showing people that when you commit to something, what it can do for you. I've added like 50 subscribers. I set up a list just for this, and I've made money with it already. So it's definitely been a good thing. Not only that, but I've had 2 or 3 different opportunities presented to me because somebody said, hey, I saw your Facebook Live. You're doing really good with those. You really know your stuff, blah, 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 blah. How about we hop on the phone and I tell you about this? And I've had messenger message that says, hey, you know, maybe you should start doing this. And so opportunities are opening also. So the whole Facebook Live thing is a good idea, guys. So much happens when you do that. So like I said, it's like 3 a.m. We just got in from having a few drinks. Well, not me, because I'm always the designated driver. Most of the time. Sometimes I'm not. And hopefully I can be the designated driver for the next 90 days, because me doing Facebook Live, a little tipsy, probably not a great idea. All right, so I've had 2 people today do Facebook Lives. They've joined the challenge. Both of them are only doing 14 days, which is totally cool. You can do however many days you want to do. But I do recommend you pick like one thing to talk about when you're doing your Facebook Lives and have a format. Probably tomorrow or the next day we'll start talking about what I've learned with Facebook Live, and I'll be passing on that information to you guys. I'm having a lot of people say, hey Liz, I really like your Facebook Lives because you don't do a lot of, you know, chitter chatter and talking to people and stuff like that. I'd love for you guys to comment, and I want you to comment, but I'm not going to look at the comments, or try not to look at the comments until the end of these, okay? All right, so I want to invite you to do this Facebook challenge with me. If you do the Facebook challenge with me, tag me in it. I had 2 people today, like I said, that did it. I'm so excited about that. Amy Banner and Rick Tinney. I think that's how he pronounces his last name, Rick. If I messed up your last name, I'm sorry. If you don't have like a normal last name that's like, you know, 4 letters, I'll mess it up. I'm kidding. But I'm very proud of them for doing their first Facebook Live today. And like I said, they're both doing 14-day ones. I'm going to go really fast through this stuff because I want to keep this one as short as possible because I'm exhausted. Let's see what I did today. I finally beat the email beast, and I am totally caught up on email. Yay! So if you haven't heard from me and you had an email into me, then you need to email me again. The help desk we're on top of it. The last thing I have to get on top of are my Facebook Messenger messages. I've got a lot in there, and I'm going to try and get on those tomorrow, okay? I also had an awesome little phone call today. See my eyebrows? That's my aw yeah eyebrows. Mike Morgan, who is a genius copywriter, sent me a message on Messenger and was like, hey, I got a couple of questions for you. When do you have time to jump on the phone? Of course, I was like, right now. I'm wide open, is basically what I told him. The opportunity to talk to Mike after knowing of him for all these years, I was totally excited about. I totally fangirled out. I got to talk to Mike Morgan for the first time. Hopefully the first time of many. Mike is an amazing guy who I really enjoy, and he's so talented. The man, his copy skills are out of this world. And all the training I've gone through over the years from Mike has been phenomenal, okay? So I got to talk to him, so that was a really cool thing to do. Didn't do a whole lot besides, like I said, just getting on top of things. I'm just pushing through, getting on top of things, getting caught up. I finally have the right people in place on my team now, with support and installs and stuff like that, and things are finally starting to move way more better, as I like to say. Okay, so let's talk about the big question of the day. I had somebody ask me, how do you keep focused working in places that aren't like, you know, traditional workplaces? Like, I don't even own a desk. There's not a desk in this house at all. Anytime someone says, you need to get a desk and a desk chair and sit and work, no. You want me to get a cubicle? Should I just get a cubicle and, you know, go corporate? No way. I work from my bed. I work from the couch. I have this really cool couch. If you look right there, see that like chaise at the end? I got like a back pillow in it, and I sit there and I work and I watch TV. Oh yeah, somebody said something about my shirt. It's Tupac. Anyway, sorry, a little Tupac shout out. I'm sorry guys, I get random. But I work at the beach, at picnic tables, on the beach. And the thing you've got to do is you've got to rope yourself in and have a to-do list. And just stick to that to-do list. Say, no matter what, I'm going to sit in this spot for 2 hours and I'm going to get this stuff on my to-do list done. That's what I have to do. If I don't have a to-do list, then I am all over the place and I'm doing all kinds of things that I probably shouldn't be doing. Like, you know, watching the tourist or watching the water, watching the dolphins or whatever that's out there that can distract me at the time. So have a to-do list, commit to a work block, and make sure you stick to that work block. That's what helps me. And I'm so, oh yeah, Artigen said the garage. Yeah, because I smoke in the garage. Sometimes I do my webinars in the garage because I can smoke in the garage. So if it's a little bit chilly out, like right now I'm out on my lanai. But if it's a little bit chilly out, then I'll go to the garage because I can smoke in the garage while I'm on a webinar. I know guys, I'm gonna quit smoking. Okay, so there's the big question for the day. I'm going to add a new section to our Facebook Lives. I'm going to add the shout out section, and today's shout out is for Cam. What is Cam's last name? Please somebody help me. It is way too late for me to be doing this, but Cam, I was going through some emails and I saw this Facebook course that was in there. And it was from Cam, and it was like an hour a day for 5 days. Here's what to do to start getting traffic with Facebook. It was phenomenal, okay? He did a great job on it, explaining the easy things to do to start, you know, making Facebook friends, to start driving traffic to stuff, to find something to make money with. The whole thing was in there. So I emailed him and was like, hey, do you have a link that I can promote this? And he's like, well, it actually promotes a course that I'm getting ready to retire. So Cam does this cool thing where all of his products go into his monthly membership. And if you go to the lizlife.com/Cam Rocks, you can see this. It's like under $11 a month, and he releases a new product each month, and you get that product as a member, plus all kinds of other benefits. Cam is awesome at teaching, okay? So if you want to learn from Cam, I'm sure, I can't promise anything because, you know, it's Cam's business. I'm sure that if you ask him, he will direct you to that email course that I'm talking about that shows the Facebook, how to start getting traffic with Facebook and monetize that traffic and stuff. But to get his products, the lizlife.com/Cam Rocks. Eric says Cam Rocks. He does. He's a great guy. I really like Cam. And his products are always really good. So make sure you check that out. So that's the shout out for tonight's FB Live. The win. I have had a rough ending to a night, and I still did a Facebook Live. That's my win. And James and I were at a bar and we were playing pool, and I beat him twice in pool, played 2 pool games, beat him twice in pool. Then we play this bowling game. It's like an arcade bowling game where you like roll the roller ball to knock down the pins. Played 2 of those games, and I beat him on both of those games too. So huge win for today. But the fact that I literally had to pull my shit together to do this Facebook Live like instantly. If you guys would have seen me right before this, you'd have been like, oh, she's not doing a Facebook Live tonight. Pulled myself together, put on my smiley face, let stuff go, and just did it. And that's what you got to do in life with everything, guys. You just got to take a deep breath, let the shit go, and keep pushing forward. Don't let anyone keep you from moving forward. Do not let them be the person that keeps you from taking those steps, okay? And that's my win tonight. I didn't let it happen. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot of, here's what I did in my business today, because that's the big things that we're talking about on these. Sorry, I just had to throw a pin at somebody. That's the big thing we're talking about on these Liz, the Liz Life. I just totally lost it, guys. Totally lost it. The Liz Life Facebook lives are all about what I'm doing in business, the struggles that I have running a business, the wins that I'm having running a business. That's all stuff I want to talk about. But right now, I'm trying to get on top of a lot of things I was behind on. So that's the goal for these first few days, is talking about getting through that, pushing through that, and moving forward. All right, guys, so I think that's it for tonight. I think I did everything. My open, the invite, this is my format. My open, my invite, what I did today, the big question, the shout out, and the wrap up, and my win. So that's the format. Hopefully we won't add any more to this. But if you guys think of ideas or things you want me to cover or have questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me, okay? But I definitely want you guys doing these Facebook Lives if you can. Hey, Tim. Tim says, hey, Eric. Hey, Liz. Hey, Eric. So glad to see you here. Eric says, winner, winner, beach sand dinner. Yeah. You owned the balls tonight. I did. I owned the pool balls tonight. I was the pool slayer tonight. Eric says, didn't think this was happening. Yeah, I'm going to do these no matter what. If I have to do these, even on my nights that, I decide I want to drink, which is like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a year, I'm still going to have to do Facebook Lives because this is my commitment. I'm going to push through. And Robert asked, does this really count as part of your 90-day straight day live since it's technically Saturday? It actually does, because I haven't been asleep yet. So I consider this the Friday. Until I go to sleep, it's not Saturday yet. Let's see. All right, I think that's all the questions I see, guys. Tim says, what time is it over there, Liz? I think it's like, I don't know, almost 3 a.m. I can't see the clock on my phone because I'm doing a Facebook Live. So I'm not real sure, but it's getting near the 3 a.m. mark. I'm just getting back from hanging out at a couple of bars. We played a couple of games of pool, a couple games of bowling, and people watched. That's what we do. Robert House says 2:20. Is it only 2:20? I thought it was later than that. I'm on Eastern time, Robert. Richie, hey man, good to see you here. He says it's 7 a.m. there. Yeah, I'll probably not see 7 a.m. I usually don't. I'm not an early bird. I actually talked to Richie earlier today, and he caught me up early. I'm never up that early. All right, guys, we're going to call it a wrap tonight. I don't see any more questions coming in. I need a hot shower because I smell like a nasty bar. And I need some bed. So you guys have a great night or great morning wherever you are, and I'll see everybody tomorrow on day 6. Later, guys.